Going. My thanks to Dave Tolliver joining us on Skype a minute ago. The Black Pavarotti out of Atlanta. And, of course, the Dean of Denigration, the Jigomatic himself. The one show that all others blatantly copy. We have Frank Arena, by the way. Not a show that blatantly copies me, but I actually copy him. He is on via the telephone. And, Frank, what are you doing, brother?
Jiggy, man, how's it going?
What's up, dude?
Oh, I'm just in Kansas City doing the Jiggy. It's been a busy day today, so.
Is that whole town just going insane now because the Chiefs are undefeated at 2-0?
You know, I can't believe how happy people are that the Chiefs are now 2-0, but how pissed off they are at the quarterback we have. I mean, I've never seen so many people be mad about being 2-0 after only winning 10 games over the past 3 years.
That's right.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's out of control. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, joining us on the telephone, Frank Arena, or as I like to call him, Frank Arena. I like to do the rolling the R's like the Grease Man. And the only two people that get that joke are me and Frank because we're radio nerds. But the thing is, Frank is the main man over there at Project Backstage. He also was on the Big Dumb Fun Show for a lot of years. And Frank, we're kind of like cohorts because Ann Sheaver has lumped us in together as staff members on afreshentertainmentmagazine.com. So
Ann's a good girl. So.
We're like family.
Oh, yeah, well, it was very bitter, what do they call it, sibling rivalry.
That's right.
But no, I mean, yeah, we finally got Project Backstage relaunched. I talked to you, about a year and a half ago?
Yes, indeed.
Whenever it was in concept. And since then, we've finally got the launch going. We got the website where we want it now. I mean, there's some things we're tweaking. And the next thing is to launch our radio show.
That's cool. That's cool. You're getting it going, brother.
Do you do live video, too? Like Howard Stern?
Video, right now we've been doing text interviews, basically where we do the interview and we just write an article.
That is
website that we just put up this week.
It's like one of those text to phone messages that we get all the time.
No.
No, with the new website put up, we'll be able to take the audio from the interviews and put it with the article. Just have a player on each page.
That is cool.
That just makes things a whole lot easier.
That is cool. Well, that's a cool idea. A text interview. That is the coolest idea.
With robotic voices saying, "What up?"
Sometimes that's how you get the interview. Like one of the Hell's Kitchen interviews I did was completely by text.
Well, they say Celine Dion does not talk on the phone. She just taps. She taps once for yes and twice for no. So, yeah.
Now, I have known Frank for a long time, and I want to thank you for joining us today on the birthday show. 17 years on the air, by the way, for me, Jigman Freud.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
I've got 17 years in the toilet. If that helps out at all.
Now, when you get a chance, go over to projectbackstage.com. That is the place to be. It is it is getting it going over there, and you guys. I like the idea of the text interviews. I remember that years ago, Kid Chris used to do an AOL instant messenger interview where they would do AOL chats with people, which was always kind of a cool deal. So you're starting a revolution out here, Frank. What are you doing, brother?
Well, with the text interviews, that actually came about by accident. Where we're actually we should have our number assigned this week.
Yeah.
And what it'll be is whenever we have like a live interview type thing, people will be able to text their questions into this number, and as whoever we're interviewing, when they respond to it, it'll actually text them back with the answer to their question.
Oh, that is interesting.
It's using the newer technology, but I don't know how well it's going to fly yet. We'll see how it goes.
That is rather cool. And when you get a chance, check out ProjectBackstage.com. They got a brand new website. They've got all the different things going on out there, and you pretty much are a busy man these days with everything that you're doing. God, how many damn pots in the fire do you have, man?
Well, I've actually minimized it. That was kind of the reason why when I left the BDFS was I had way too much boiling. Yeah. And I had to reduce it down. Now, granted, Project Backstage came after leaving the BDFS, but that was kind of the replacement of like 5 other things that I was doing at the same time.
Yeah.
And I just boiled it down into one project, hence where kind of the name came from. And, just made it all into one. BDFS, great guys. I still talk to them. I mean, I was just on there last week.
Yeah.
But they do things completely different than what my desire is. I want to be focused around music and entertainment.
Yeah.
And, they're more of a variety. And myself, I really don't care about, useless news and celebrity gossip and all that. I kind of get into that with the entertainment side, but not as much as they're going into it with other things. And it's not that, I still enjoy their show. It just doesn't appeal to me to have to prep all of that and try to keep up with all that. So that's why I reduced it down to just music and entertainment.
Well, I'll tell you, man, you're doing all sorts of cool things over there. You're getting you're getting some stuff going, man, and you're nailing down a lot of good stuff. Just keep it up, man.
Well, a lot of the stuff that we get is through Ian, and also we've been working with Scantlin Entertainment, with Christina and Bill and Patty and all them over there. We've been working with them, and just, the 3 of us working together to get these interviews and to get these backstage, passes and access to get on people's tour bus and whatnot to get the real backstage side.
Yeah.
It's given us a power that, I believe that any single media just don't have.
Yeah.
Whenever you have 3 people walking in, and you're going to get 3 publishes off of one interview, it just gives you a different power.
Hell of a deal, man. And now, tell me about some of the stuff you've been up to recently. What are you mentioned the Hell's Kitchen thing? How the hell did you get that?
It was by accident. It kind of fell in my lap. I was friends with one of the girls that was on Facebook that was on last year's Hell's Kitchen. It was Siobhan Allgood. And I asked her, hey, do you want to do an interview? I did an interview with her, and I published it the next day. And, got a call from Fox, and they were like, well, you have to have clearance to do this stuff. I was like, give me clearance. It's kind of simple. And from there, it just kind of snowballed to where, I was supposed to do the Master Chef stuff in between the Hell's Kitchens. I didn't have everything together. We just got it back together, but we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump back. We got a lot of stuff. We got a lot of stuff revolving around Fox right now.
Yeah.
Well, Foxy and the Discovery Channel is kind of our 2 major things that we've been hitting.
Well, that's cool, man. You're getting it going. That's kick-ass, man.
Now, I do want to mention we have the Facebook challenge going on that I know that everybody that is even anywhere around Project Backstage or my private company, Casey Mobile Pros, or my page, they've had to have seen it. Basically, I put out a challenge. I'm looking to quit smoking anyway.
Yeah.
And, so I'm just doing this as kind of fun. I've seen teenagers pull this. I was like, it sounds kind of fun. What the hell? People like this kind of stuff. I'll go ahead and I'll do this. And where if we get 1,000, they call it likes now, but it used to be fans, between the Project Backstage Facebook page and the Casey Mobile Pros Facebook page, I quit smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's how it started, but now we've got Rob, who works for me at Casey Mobile Pros. He smoked for 20-some years also. Fran from Hell's Kitchens jumped in. She'll quit if we get it. Well, then we've got Aftershock up here in Kansas City, which is...
That's right, Mike and the gang up there.
Yeah, but they're going to throw a pajama party, basically, if we hit it. You know, have some bands in there and whatnot. I mean, so we've got a lot of other stuff that's revolving around this challenge now that people keep saying, I'll do this for you if you hit it, and I want to be in on it too. And, you know, it's become much bigger than what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
So...
Lingerie.
Just finding the people and letting them know. Go there and like those pages. You know, that's the hard part.
Lingerie parties are a lot of fun. Try to get those too. Yeah, go beyond the pajamas.
Well, see, you're being over 21, so if the pajamas come off, they come off. I'm not worried about it.
Okay, all right, then, yeah, all right. Go for it.
Now Ross has started doing this this electronic cigarette crap. Have you checked into this or involved in this?
I looked into it, and yeah, it's been an option. But if this thing goes through and we get the fans between the two pages that we're supposed to get, you know, I'm gonna slap the patch on and be done. I mean, that's what I'm promising the people, and I think electronic cigarette at this point would be cheating. You know, because I'm still smoking. I'm still getting my nicotine. You know, if we get 1,000 people to come out and do this, you ever seen 1,000 people show up at your door pissed off? Because you lied to
it's
them?
like somebody who just quit smoking. Yeah.
Well, I don't want to find out what that looks like. So I'm, you know, if we get the fans, I'm gonna pretty much just quit cold turkey, slap the patch, and hope that I don't tear someone's head off in the first few weeks.
Well, there is that.
You know, if we make news, I don't want to do it that way. So
That's right. If you're making the news, you don't want to go out that way. You're right, brother. You're completely right on that. Now, what do you got lined up the next couple months in the local Kansas City area that you wanna mention out here for everybody?
Well, we're still working on a deal with something with Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
One of their I'll say one of their most prominent shows. I think most people get the hint. We're working on bringing the cast of that, or a few of them, to Kansas City for a meet and greet type thing.
That's cool.
Yeah, we've got of course, we've got Hell's Kitchen starting up again. More into the fall, or more into the winter, is American Idol. It'll kick up again. Obviously, that's Fox. We're going to be involved with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on some stuff with ABC with a couple of their reality shows that's going on. When it comes to the TV, the reality people are more fun to interview for me, so I kind of stick around on that when it comes to TV.
Yeah.
Because you get the actors and actresses that do it every day, every week of their life. They're so prepped and so watered down on what to say for each question, you can't find the truth.
Yeah.
The reality people, you know, they're somewhat prepped when they come off the show, and you know, and whatnot, but they're still going to give it to you how it is.
Yeah.
You know, if they're mad at the show, they're going to give it to you, and that makes for a good article, makes for a good interview. It gives something that people can put their teeth in and actually enjoy. You know, it gives that true backstage side of what goes on, and that's why I really like hitting on those reality shows.
Well, hopefully, there is a rumor right now that Cash Hollister here in Salina is going to be doing a taping of the Cypher show in Lawrence and Kansas City, and maybe we can
And Tulsa.
and also Tulsa, Oklahoma. But my main thing is hopefully we can get you to assemble your media forces and come out for the Cypher show. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, I'll come out there. I'll come out and I'll lay down an interview with them. You guys talked to Moto Greeter about a year ago, if you remember right.
Yep.
Whenever they were at the bar that you don't go to anymore.
That's right.
232 North Santa Fe in Salina, Kansas. Yes.
See, Frank's a fan. He knows these things. Go ahead.
But anyway, I was just talking to Angel the other day, and anyway, they've got some big news getting ready to break.
That's cool.
Yeah, on top of an album coming out and stuff. They've actually got some more stuff going on that's getting ready to break. That should be released probably within the next week or two on the website.
That's cool. Well, hey, thanks for that late breaking news there, Frank. Appreciate it, brother.
Well, at the same time, I promise these people, if they call me and they give me heads up, with this news, I can't go public with it until they're ready.
That's right.
So, and I want to hold my word with them, because if you don't, you lose their interviews and you lose your side with them, so to speak.
Pretty much.
So I try to, I try my damnedest. Now, if it's something really wet and juicy and something that's going to be kind of earth-shattering, I can only hold my promise for so long. But,
There you go. Well, Frank, I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for doing this. Enjoy the mayhem that is Kansas City being undefeated, and I'll catch up with you next couple weeks, brother.
3-0 at the bye. That's my prediction.
Definitely. Well, I appreciate it, Frank. Have a good one. Keep up the good work, my friend.
See you later, man. Thanks.
Definitely. Frank Arena on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show at JiggyJaguar.com, and Ross Long, the rabble-rousing ringleader, going to be doing our news segment here in just a few. But before we get into our news segment, a quick little blast from the past. Some of the old footage that in the 16 years of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. Here is this phone call came into me when I was working at KSKU in 2004. Or not 2004. Oh, God. No, Cliff wouldn't have been able to stand it that long. 2000 in Hutchinson, I chatted with the famed leader. Apparently, he was a famed leader, Julius Caesar. So here we go.
Or Caesar.
Where are you from? Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're Julius Caesar. You're from... this sounds like Satan. This sounds like Satan. You
really?
sure you're not Satan?
I might be Satan.
Man.
I'm sure a goddamn hick.
A hick Satan. That's pretty neat.
Yeah, I grew up in Hickston, USA.
Hickston, USA.
Texas knows
Hickville.
that.
Hickville. There you
Yeah.
go. Hey, since... okay, if you know anybody that could hack into Hot Rod Stoll's website and screw it up for me...
I didn't know he had a website.
Yeah, he's got a website. It sucks.
What's the address?
DJHotRod.com.
DJHotRod.com?
Yes, it
You
is.
hate the hot rod?
Well, I'd like to have his job. I'd love to have his job, but...
You like to have his job?
Yes!
He's a damn high schooler. What?
His job here on the radio. I'd love to have that.
What do?
I do weekends.
You do weekends?
Weekends and overnights,
So,
pal.
Hot Rod Stool has a website?
Hot Rod Stool, hey! Hey, I came with that name. You need to owe me some royalties, pal. No? Okay, go ahead.
Hot Rod Stool, you came with that name?
Yes!
What about
Hot Dog
Rod?
Stoll. Well, he's not Hot Bod Stoll. He's like half queer, I think.
Half queer?
Yes, I know he's half queer.
You say Hot Rod Stoll is half queer?
Yes, I did.
Does he release pooties?
You the man, dog.
Huh?
You the man.
You must hate Hot Rod Stool.
Hot Rod Stool. I'm Hot Rod Stool. It's like
You told him that he has a pencil neck?
pencil neck. You're a pencil neck geek. You know, we need classy Freddie Blassie to come in here and say that to him.
Oh,
He's
really?
a pencil neck geek.
Well, I know that Hot Rod Stool releases huge chunks of shit. You know what I'm saying? A little bit drunk tonight.
A little bit drunk tonight.
Huh?
It's time to get fucked up tonight.
Time to get fucked up.
Yes, it is.
Well, goddamn, boy. You like to get hot?
Hey,
Try Hot Rod Stool.
Hot Rod Stool. The
Well,
man
make sure to leave a message for the hot rodder that I think he shits.
that he shits.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Corey?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
My favorite part's right here. I don't know what the hell that was.
Now, the Jiggy Jaguar Show on JiggyJaguar.com.
Yes, indeed, it is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. Julius Caesar. I couldn't believe I got a prank phone call for somebody else. Called me over there at KSKU in the great Salt City of Hutchinson. I am, of course, Sigmund Freud, the master debater, the cunning linguist.
People do prank calls to you?
People love the prank calls.
Okay.
The psycho pervert from hell. I was gonna get into that with with Catolo earlier. I can't say Frank because then we're gonna. Who do you mean, Arena or Catolo?
Oh, there was a Rick or something that was looking for me on Skype. Who's that?
Probably
Rick something.
Rick something.
And I automatically.
Rick Sanchez.
I accidentally deleted him. Maybe I was meant to do it.
Rick Busby, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Rick Busby over there at Ranger.
Oh, did you find that in the journal?
Alternative Webcasting Networks.
About the.
Let's do this.
The Mules Camp thing.
Let's go over to Ross. He has our weekly news segment. Jump in there, Ross. I don't have a bumper for you made yet.
What was the news we were supposed to cover? Oh yeah, Hewell's Camp. Despite Tim Hewell's Camp, despite promising us, I believe twice on the air that he was going to come and do our sample text at the last Tuesday of October, has now backed out.
Yes.
I wonder why. Did he get a call? Did he actually look at your website and find the porn?
Because if he did, I want him to send me a link because I've been looking for it.
I'd like to see it too.
I'd like to know where the porn is at.
I'm tired of you porn or whatever.
Now, I went ahead and contacted Tim Hewell's Camp, and
he himself. No.
Well, I contacted him through his website. David Ray, I believe, is his campaign individual.
Like Bill Ray?
That's right, like Bill Ray. This guy ought to be in a wheelchair. The thing is, no, we won't get into that here. I like Bill, and Bill's a good guy, and Bill loves us over there at Salina Media Group, so peace out, brother. Now, I talked with David Ray for a good while, and he basically jumped and flipped and did all sorts of things, and he was spinning around more than Barry Sanders about getting Hewell's Camp on sample text. And so I went ahead and reached out to Tim Hewell's Camp on his personal Facebook page. And I wrote him an email, and I said, Tim, I understand your people are not interested in having you on or to do our show in October with panelists. I was really hoping you would have kept your promise to be on the program after you told us you would on the Sunday radio show the week before the primary.
Twice.
Yes.
Twice. Yeah.
Tim, I'm just disappointed in the fact you said you would, and now your people are either preventing you or you just flat out lied to me and my audience.
Are you a liar or just a politician?
The invite is still open for
October.
It's
still open.
For October 26th at the Salina Public Library. If we can get you in person, let's get it going in the Prescott room. So if we can invite your supporters, if we can get you on the phone or on Skype video, let's do this in the technology room.
It's going to be very interesting within the next, about 6 weeks to see what you have to do with Access TV here in Salina, Kansas.
Now,
as they say to people, be careful of your associations.
I got a
with
reply.
Embezzlers. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes. Yes. Speaking of, Marcia Smith is an embezzler, is in the lead on our poll question at JiggyJaguar.com. Go over there right now. Tim Hewell's Camp personal Facebook page emailed me back. But it wasn't Tim Hewell's Camp that got a hold of me. It was David Ray.
And he was saying,
David Ray. This is the first time I've seen this email, and I'm going to read
Bill Ray's brother. No, okay. I'm sorry.
We love you, Bill. We love you. And,
especially the motorcycle thing that
he said, this is David Ray answering Senator Hewell's Camp's Facebook.
F you.
We spoke yesterday evening over the phone. I was happy to schedule Senator Hewell's Camp on your radio show both before and after the primary. As best I am aware, those appearances went very well. I make Senator Hewell's Camp schedule because he is kept very busy between spending time with his wife and children and campaigning for office, studying the issues, meeting with voters, and getting work done on the farm whenever possible. Because, of course, he's a real conservative, as they say. Much of his time is spent on the road, traveling from town to town, meeting voters. I would be happy to work with you on an arrangement where Senator Hewell's Camp could appear on your show, but only within the parameters that I described yesterday during our phone conversation. Please feel free to contact me if I can be of any further help.
Whoa. What parameters?
He doesn't want to debate Joka. He doesn't want anything
It's not a debate.
He doesn't want to have anything to do with Alan Joka. He will come on and do a one-on-one interview with me or you or both of us, but he will not have anything to do with a panel discussion with Alan Jilka.
I recently read in the Salina Journal, I guess he has a series of debates.
The Republican and Democratic candidates in the Kansas 1st District are set to have 2 debates before the November 2nd general election. Republican State Senator Tim Hulskamp Fowler is scheduled to face off against Democrat and former Salina Mayor Alan Jilka on September 27th at Emporia State University. Their other debate will be October 21st in Salina. Hulskamp and Jilka are seeking the U.S. House seat now held by Republican Jerry Moran.
You know, Mr. Hulskamp.
Before the August primary,
Gary
Gary
Schwarzenegger might be there at the end of October. And if you don't come, take your seat, which you said that you would sit in, he will probably take your seat and mock you and act like you. Well, not really you, but in his, Nazi fear, brain-mongered psychoses.
We love him.
I mean, you should see the number of hits when he mocked Tracy Mann and called him, Mr. Posse Comitatus and everything. We'd rather not have that, Tim, because I know you're a good guy. And somewhere, somehow, somebody's handling you, or they're taking threats from people or something. We are ultimately fair with all our political candidates. And this is not a debate. I mean,
it's not a debate at all.
This is an issue discussion. And after talking with you directly on the phone, I think you'd make the best guest we've ever had on this show. And it would be the best show ever with you and Alan Jilka on it. But if you want to do the standard debate thing, like you've already scheduled, even though your handlers say, I don't want to have anything to do for a debate with Alan Jilka, even though you've scheduled 2 of them. Well,
we're going to call Tim, see what he has to say.
We're calling him. Maybe he's listening or watching.
I doubt it.
I bet Ed is, and he's red as a beet by now. Okay, he might be watching the Patriots game. He ain't answering the phone. That's when Jiggy Jag does his stuff. Okay. He doesn't even have an answering machine, it sounds like. Please leave a message. Yeah, he turned off his answering machine. So would I.
So would I.
But come on, Tim. We like you, baby. And I don't know what's going on in there, but please don't be a standard politician who just, backs out. On the other end, don't be like, a Ken Cannon who takes campaign money and uses it for his legal defense fund. Come on, baby. Hop on board the home team for the big win here. Yes, whether you come on our show or not, you're going to slam Alan Jilka. You're going to slam Sue Boldra. You're going to take this, buddy. But I want you to start out your, the next session of Congress in a good way. Let's not do it with lies in your closet here, buddy. You're such a good free speecher. You're such a good Second Amendment guy. You're who we need in the office. So, come on, baby. Don't be handled. Watch what we do yourself. Forget what Marcia Stevenson tells you. Forget what Michelle Martin tells you. Just come on board the home team for the big win. Are we calling him again?
No, we're calling Brother Ken.
This is Brother Ken?
I'm going to get Brother Ken on the phone.
Say, hey, man, I'm 50 Cent. Oh. Answer machine.
Ken.
Huh.
This is your other brother from another mother, Brother Ken. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you. Thanks.
Ken, it's Jiggy Jag. Or, in another life, Crash Davis. I figured I'd just give you a call. It's the birthday show. I wanted to see what was going on, my man. And I'm assuming you're out partying because the Chiefs are now 2-0.
Don't be afraid of your phone. Answer it.
I'll talk to you soon, Kenny, later. Brother Ken, your brother and my brother and brother's favorite brother from another mother, Mr. Brother Ken.
And though he looks like a hippie, he's actually a good conservative.
Oh, yeah. And he's fabulous.
And I will not be air checked. I will not be air checked.
The greatest rant, if you were ever going to have a button cam or a pin cam or a hat cam or some kind of cam, that would be the place to do it.
Kind of like when Marcia suspended you. We got that online somewhere, don't we?
I got that online.
She don't like that,
She does not like that. She does not like the fact that...
Any retweets about me?
She does not like that. She freaking hates me.
Hey, Kansas is a one-party state, baby, so you might want to be careful what you say.
Marcia cannot stand what we do over here.
Like to marry. Yeah, and what is this, Marcia? You seem so obsessed with what that fucking Jiggy Jaguar, that fucking Ross Long facilitating the whole thing. How dare he? You seem so concerned with what we're doing, and you're so willing to conspire with, I mean truly conspire with people like Miles Edward Baldwin, Mr. Racist himself, otherwise known as Ed Baldwin, who puts his phone number up on all his videos so people can freely call him and, say, hey, you're a fat fuck, or whatever. People, we should do that. I could do that.
You could do that.
I could do that if I do it with my phone. Shall
That's
we do that? Okay, we'll save that for... But, come on, Marcia.
We'll save that until after the trial.
Come on, Marcia Stevenson. What are you doing? Come on, board of directors. What are you people doing? You did nothing but just...
We gotta go to executive session.
You do nothing but jump her shit all the time. She doesn't, give you the financial report. She probably still hasn't, and you just excuse it. Kind of like in February when you became aware of certain improper use of the Access credit card.
Yes, indeed.
In other words, utilizing public monies to redecorate your own home. Well, most people would call that embezzlement. The Access Board of Directors said, oh, well, that's okay. You don't have to pay back the money. You just can't work from home anymore. That's our punishment for you.
Pretty much.
Are you people insane? Why are you on that board? Are you aware that you could bring a felony charge on your own self? Ed Baldwin, you have started the wheels a-rolling, okay? You're not getting what you want in court so far. All you are is angry. And what you expect on October 1st, well, it might not happen, Ed, because it looks like the best attorney in town is going to be tearing into your asshole proverbially. Before you get too threatened by words. So, come on, Ed. Keep monitoring us and reporting back the important, pertinent information instead of ignoring us like Access should do and do your jobs. Come on.
Well, I'm going to get them, or whatever it is.
He might be thinking that. He might be thinking that in a few weeks when his whole world comes tumbling down. But Ed,
because it's coming, brother.
You started this. You started the cog of the wheels a rolling. Julie McKenna's on it like you wouldn't believe. So we got to trust our lawyer. Sometimes you got to shut up and let your lawyer speak for you.
That's right.
And you might want to take that own advice, Ed. And when your lawyer says, "What the hell is this shit, Ed?" Don't show up for it. Just drop it. So when they tell you that, you might want to do that.
That's right.
But whatever, Ed. I'm sure you can get some lawyer for, $1,500, $2,000 who'll take your money and make you a lot of promises. In the end, you're going to be screwed in the rear, proverbially. So it's like prison sex. Forced and bloody. Wow. Proverbially.
Oh.
Okay. Don't we have another skeep coming on? Oh, coming soon.
That's right.
Ryan Edwards. Who's that?
Ryan Edwards.
He was the other guy.
Probably Evan Tuttle or something. I don't know. Put him on and see what happens.
Well, I don't. He's not calling me.
Oh, he's not calling.
Studies show
Oh shit!
that watching TV
I
is
erased
even
him
worse
again.
for
I
your
didn't mean
children than
to.
you thought.
Shit.
And that's why you should keep listening to us here on
Are we
radio.
breaking?
No, I just wanted to play that one sound effect.
Okay. How about
we're
Marsha?
gonna go to break here in just a minute. If you have not signed the petition to get Crash Davis rehired for the new 92.7 The Zoo, you need to go over to JIGGYJAGUAR.com, JiggyJaguar.com.
It's insane, and it seems to be working.
And it seems to be working. There's a lot of people signing this thing. 182 signatures so far. Go over there. Also tweet me, twitter.com/JiggyJaguar. The blog is available at JiggyJaguar.com as each and every day. We are updated nationwide, 24/7. I believe Mancal Muller used to say, what was it? We're going coast to coast like butter and toast or something. I don't know.
I don't like it.
You don't like Mancal?
No, I don't like that expression.
Oh, you don't.
Maybe that's why I don't really like Mancal. Because whenever they Skype him in on Fox or whatever, he always looks angry. He looks like that guy.
He's supposed to be
that Kramer guy. That does the Mad Money. On Jim Kramer, or the real Kramer who says about those damn Negroes or something like that.
Let's go for it. Let's pull it up. We're gonna go for it right now.
The Seinfeld Kramer who has no career now.
Michael Richards and his racist reign.
Maybe we could Skype him in. See if he's angry.
50 years ago, you had your upside down with a fucking fork up your ass. You can talk your brain down, motherfucker. Roll his ass out. He's a nigger. He's a nigger.
Oh my god.
Like that woman in the back. Oh my god.
All right, you see? It shocks you to see what's buried beneath your stupid motherfuckers.
Real good comedy routine there, Richard.
You didn't run my ass, you cheap motherfucker! You guys have been talking. I don't know.
This guy's going
What's
nuts.
the matter? Is it too much for you to handle?
Some jerk pulled out his flip or his camera out or whatever.
You weren't expect that they were recording, did you, Marsh? I mean, Richard.
I love Michael Richards. He's a good guy.
Well, there might be some more other secret recordings
We might have
that
some
pop
secret
up.
recordings that may pop up on the internets.
The internet.
The internets, as they say, in the Eastern Bloc countries.
So
Now,
does that wrap it up for the news, pretty much?
That wraps it up for
The
our news.
preceding has been a KJAG Radio News exclusive.
Now, we're going to take a quick little timeout, and when we come back, we will wrap it up here on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show with our last Skype call of the day. Going to be talking to Evan Tuttle and the good friends of the Manhattan Music Coalition, talking about Aggie Fest 2010, headlined by the Breakpoint Method and Sabretooth.
Saber. Oh.
Tooth.
Oh, okay.
I don't
That
know.
doesn't work, does it?
Doesn't work. When we get back, we've got more. If you're watching us on the live stream, just stay there.
Just read what the damn thing says and just obey.
Stay there.
Obey. Yes.
It's just like the guy in the Mr. Microphone commercial says, "Hey, good looking, we'll be back to pick you up later."
We will pick you up and then
pick you up
throw
later.
you under the bus.
Oh, by the way, Marcia, here's the deal, babe. If you really want to sleep with me, you have my phone number. You're that obsessed with me for a reason. I think it's because you want to sleep with me. Send me an email, and
that would be kind of perverted on her part.
we'll get it going. We've got more when we get back here on the
On the
World Famous.
JIGGY.
That's right.
From Jap Records and Tapes.
waves, the smooth, sophisticated style of Joseph Allen Pierce. R&B, jazz, music lovers, get ready for the music release of the year. It's Joseph Allen Pierce. That's right, you'll get some fluffy